there is the cushion ban as well.
That's solid. Those
Yeah.
are some solid Aether main supporters. So right now, again, they're gonna take out the Grok because, like you said, I think it's a great trend that we've been seeing in these teams where Grok users have been so effective and so successful so
Very much.
far. And let's see, maybe Digital Devils Pro Gaming has something. What? Digital Devils. Sorry, that's just a funny
He,
message.
he just broke up.
He just broke up with his girlfriend for this. So, Digital Devils Pro Gaming, they probably need to use or counter pick as much as they can against Aether main. And that's a possible viable strategy. Try to fin out the usual picks for Aether main, try to use it for your own, and maybe try to use it effectively.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing, though. Aether main, we kind of expected this to happen. We'll get the joint for sure. Now, on the pool of tanks that we have, on the pool of, playmakers that we have, there's just Jawhead, Croc, Cho, and probably Akai. It kind of fell off the meta for a little bit, but I think it merits a pick right now, especially with the presence of the Fanny.
Here it is. I think this is one of the viable ways that you can do it if you want to go for a Hail Mary against Aether main. Try to go for Fuse Fanny, who went 1v4 against a previous team yesterday. But on the flip side, man, you gotta look at who you're trying to do that to.
Yeah, this is Aether main.
This is Aether main.
They know how to deal with that stuff for sure.
And just as you were saying that, counter picks.
Counter picks. It merits a pick. The Akai is gonna be there, and wow, okay. I thought that they would use the Saber, but they kind of prioritize the Hard because it might be taken by the other team. And Kagura as well as the Hardy don't really want to deal with that. For sure that it kind of falls off in the later game, but in the mid game, it's quite a strong combination. You don't want to run into so much firepower coming out from mages. But I think that Aether main will still get the last pick Saber nonetheless, which makes them a good pick of type of composition. I mean, just look at the control from the Jawhead, control from the Martis, control from the Akai, and even the Hardy has got some sort of lockdown for them.
I mean, that's exactly what you need to do against Few. And you know what the game plan is for Digital Devils Pro Gaming here? Hey, production, of course, those are the people behind the scenes making this awesome tournament happen. That's just something that we will have to look forward to as well. Again, thank you so much, guys, for joining us. This is Esports Legend in the making as these teams lock in their picks for the second game of this best of 5 series. Again, Aether main is leading the charge with a very impressive victory. Look at this. Look at what the picks are. They lock in the Jawhead, they lock in the Akai power pick tanks, and the Saber as well to lock down Few if he tries to make something happen. Again, this looks like an Aether main prepared.
This is, I would say, a classic recipe for success. To be honest, I mean, you can see, you can see it from a mile away. They're gonna drop the Akai. They're gonna drop the Saber. Why did you pick the Fanny? I mean, it's almost as if it's a trap set up by Aether main. We are gonna leave the Fanny on the table. We have ways to deal with it. You're not gonna get it, and we're gonna have our comfort picks.
So again, they shouldn't underestimate the way that Aether main has been here all day as well.
Exactly.
Watching you guys, they saw the Fanny pick, they saw the Fanny power, and you kind of, and this is so hard because the mind games are so real. Like, do you pick out the Fanny? Do you try to use your trump card right away, or do you leave it out and you're gonna regret it? Maybe not trying to use it if you lose. Yeah. So again, Aether main gave so many mind games already, so many counter picks against Digital Devils Pro Gaming.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I think they have legit contention with the Alpha on top of the Kagura, where they have damage, sustainable damage. They might not have that burst, but come the late game, they will have the Fanny for it. So if just imagine the composition, the damage potential that can come out, it's really great for Digital Devils Pro Gaming. But the problem is, can they actually last the onslaught of the Jawhead on top of the Akai? There's just way too much mid-game potential coming out from the side of Aether main. It's really scary.
And right now, we are going to be loading up into the Land of Dawn as we give you the second game for this Best of 5 series, Aether main versus Digital Devils Pro Gaming. Gonna make something happen here in the mid lane. Again, this is a 4-man collapse from Aether main. Let's see, of course, D is very smart. I think D is a very smart Grok player, despite losing out on that last game. I think that Grok was also instrumental earlier, right? Closing off so many paths of retreat. I think if they use this, potentially, it is a good way to do it.
Yeah. By the way, we are casters. My name is Wolf. I'm with Rockhard Vista, and we do know that AETHER already got the first game for themselves. As far as their draft goes, I would say that they are in their comfort zone, at the very least.
That's right. I mean, these are heroes that are meta and that they have been super comfortable using and playing. And of course, we're gonna have to wonder what's the game plan here for AETHER. Are they gonna try to finish it fast? Because if they don't finish it fast, there is so much comeback potential from that Fanny user.
That's true. And I think that we can trust though AETHER for finishing it fast nonetheless. But it's gonna be up to DD Pro Gaming on how they will try to prolong this game.
Yeah, that question is how do they deal with? I mean, if you're fighting against AETHER, expect early game pushes. Expect early game invades. That's something that you already should know coming into this tournament. And you know, how are you going to deal with it? That's the main question that Digital Devils Pro Gaming have to answer if they want to try to succeed.
Now, actually, Tets and Few are going to dance with two members of AETHER down bottom. As compared to the previous game that we saw, this is a relatively quieter game. Because normally we see at the 2-minute mark already people are dying left and right. But it seems to me that both AETHER and DD Pro Gaming doesn't really want to overextend versus their teammates.
Absolutely.
Versus their opponents, I mean.
And you know what? One thing that we haven't talked about for Digital Devils Pro Gaming is that Yako on the Alpha. But hold that thought. Yelly Hayes, he uses the Hurricane Dance, but he was abandoned. And I think that was just a good way to disengage him. But
no.
he gets victimized. First blood goes to Digital Devils Pro Gaming.
What a play. But the Bartless, though, will go for the backstab, taking out the Kagura just like that for a 1-for-1 trade-off. If you're AETHER, you're quite content of what happened during the exchange. That's mage versus a tank.
That's right. But you gotta wonder, even though they got first blood, AETHER still ahead by 500 in gold.
That's true.
They make miracles happen around the map, and now Turtle is gonna be the next point of contention for both of these members, but Digital Devils Pro Gaming will have a man advantage.
Oh, okay, it's gonna be the Fanny, but jumping from Yelly Hazy will activate the ultimate to lock down the lock down Few. It will not be enough as the damage is not gonna be there. But the Fanny though still drops, and I think they will still take the Akai. I thought for sure that they didn't have enough damage, but it seems to me that a little bit of options right there from the Akai was enough.
Oh my dear Lord Wolf, Signs of Life. Finally, from Digital Devils Pro Gaming, that's exactly what they need to do. I was so scared that Few was about to die at that point, but he tried to escape and faked it to go back and help demolish the AETHER response. Yeah. That worked out so well for them. But you also have to consider, this is only 4v5. You're forgetting, Coco is on that Martis on the bottom side. He got the tower already.
Very early as well. This is why AETHER has always been finding more gold out of the map, because they are always disciplined on taking objectives. I don't want to sound like a broken record. I already talked about that in the previous games that I casted for AETHER, but it is what it is. And now Pain might be punished. He will be punished though. Very nice maneuver from DD Pro Gaming. They're matching the pressure, but they're gonna give away their Fanny. In the end, it wasn't a good trade at all.
Absolutely. I think they went way too overconfident in that. And tried to fight the Martis right off. I mean, that's a Martis that was uncontested on the bottom lane for so long. That was just definitely a way too much of a misstep, and that's an overplay from Digital Devils.
You know, really, another good, note about AETHER is that you don't get anything out of them for free. There's always a price, and sometimes and most of the time it favors AETHER. Now onto the middle, there is a free man knockup. Now Lolita with the ultimate. It's not gonna be enough though. The Martha's still gonna get the kill onto that one, but the shutdown is gonna be there. At least they will take down the Martis, and that's pretty good for DD Pro Gaming.
I love the answer here by Digital Devils. They stop being super or just reactive and try to make stuff happen of their own accord. That's exactly what you need to do if you're gonna fight off against a team of caliber such as AETHER. Don't react, because you are gonna be running right where they want you to, which is exactly what happened there to the Fanny.
Oh man, I wish I saw that one, but Yelly Hayes helps them take up the turret just like that. The Hardy.
They got it.
They got it once again. My goodness, these guys.
And just because of that, DD Pro Gaming lose the effort for that, and they give gold over to Aether Main, essentially. And that's just not what you want to do at this point of the game.
Aether Main, time and time again, with a better trade-offs. Just look at how pesky these tanks are, always zoning out the opposing members. UG will not be able to find out the Fanny out the bushes. So Fanny gets out. Onto the jungle we go. It's actually Coco initiating Yelly Haze with the ultimate. It's not gonna land anywhere. But there's the finger. The Yelly Haze will be caught by the stun from the Lolita. And there's the kill onto the guy. Can they get Coco? Might have overextended, trying to save his teammate. But his Ashura Aura might have been... it will not be bad for his team as he will get away from the wall.
That was such a big time stun there by the Lolita user as they do it. Ted's definitely showing up big, and now they will be trying to take the turret seemingly successfully, and now Aether Main is looking for answers against the push of Digital Devils. Finally, they're trying to make something happen for their own.
They kind of have to find more though. Will have to have more if they want to win this game. Fortunately for them, they aren't the lineup with a timer, I would say. DD Pro Gaming can scale better as compared to the members of Aether Main from the hero composition of Aether Main for sure.
I mean, this composition of Aether Main, you also have to take note Coco is on the Martis.
Yeah.
If time goes on, he's still going to be super powerful.
Oh,
but Yako locked in against the wall, instantly destroyed by Yelly Haze.
Lassie trying to save this fight. It will be enough to take on the Saber. Can they get more? No. The shutdown onto the Kagura. That is really bad for DD Pro Gaming. They're trying to run away from the members of Aether Main this time. Look at that. Pain with the ejector. Is it going to be enough? It is. The jump in from Yelly Haze as well as the Hardy. It is going to be enough. 3 members down for DD Pro Gaming, and they're not done. They want more. I think they just won the turret this time. Coco doesn't even care.
He doesn't care. Oh my dear, D is just trying to block off the exits, but there is no damager present whatsoever, and that will be just Coco laughing his way out of their jungle. And this is something that I don't know if you guys noticed, but that fight on the top lane was 4v5.
That is.
And Aether Main still won. Coco was on the bottom lane the whole time.
And pushing the turrets, applying the damage onto the turrets themselves. And Aether Main always gets the better hand out of these trades.
Of course, Aether Main is definitely not done. They're now spreading around on the map as well, trying to get every bit of resources. I think they're trying to go back into their pattern where they close off everything. They try to get all the gold sources from the map to deny it from DD Pro Gaming, and they are doing it so well so far.
Trying to take out the Lord this time, the first Lord, the level 1 Lord. And actually, the Fanny. It's not quite in the vicinity to defend this one, but I think Aether Main, they aren't really considering it just yet. I think they're looking for one pickoff, and it might be D, though. This is really bad for D program. Just look at how Coco is trying to control D. They will be trying to jump in. Fortunately, he is under the safety of his turret, so that Aether Main will not force it.
Yeah, this is absolutely unbelievable. DD Pro Gaming, they're trying to make an answer with this alpha split push, but I think DD Pro Gaming will have a hard time defending. And if they leave the Lord unchecked, I have no doubt that Aether Main will try to go for it. But right now, DD Pro Gaming, they get tower gold. That's very important, keeping the gold lead to just 3K.
Yeah. At least they get something on the map while it's happening. I think for the most part, it's Aether Main that's doing that. But few though, getting caught once again since Fanny. Do they have enough? They will have enough with the triple swing. But he will try to go for the bottle. He will get one. Can he get more? Lolita with the ultimate. They will get Yuji. This time, what a connection from Lolita with the sidestep. Yuji can get away. No. The answer is no. He will be slain.
Unbelievably, now it is DD Pro Gaming going for the chase. Pain is left alone. Coco is right next there. Will he go for the 1v4 or will they just die? Immortality is propped on Coco, but here not done. They're still going for the hunt. Flicker in for the alpha. He goes down.
Even gets the one. Pain still surviving through it all, still running away from DD Pro Gaming, and he made enough time for his members to catch up Coco though. Can he get more? No, he will be punished now. He can. He gets slain.
Wow, what an unbelievable display here by DD Pro Gaming. They are not letting the fear get the best of them. They're pushing and they are succeeding, and hunting down Aether Main is now in their bucket list.
Yeah. Aether Main.
Man, Aether Main.
Needless to say, that was an overextension, I would say.
Over and over again.
But it comes D actually gets away from the triple sweep. He forced out an ultimate from Aether Main, but I guess that's also an ultimate that they committed though.
That's right. Of course, those committals did come with a price, and now they will pay for it by having a pretty much even fight against DD Pro Gaming. And I don't know about you, Wolf, but I kind of like what I'm seeing.
I really like what I'm seeing, a close fight. I always like a close fight, when I see one. I'm just really hyped about it. DD Pro Gaming showing up finally in the series that we have. Kind of need to have more, but at least they're on the right track.
Absolutely, and they need to be consistently on the right track if they want to make this work, because right now Coco is still very strong. He is now going 1v3 though.
I think this is a definite kill. Alpha is gonna be there to take out the Martis. And that is DD Pro Gaming really showing up in this match.
That's exactly what you need to do. I was actually wondering, where is the rest of Aether Main while all of that was happening? That was a big... That's their following pain on
That is. Oh, Lolita, ultimate being prepped up, connects onto two, the triple sweep. It's not going to be enough. The Saber will be punished by DD Pro Gaming.
Such a well-played...
The Alpha, I mean.
Yeah, such a well-placed ultimate by Teds, but there was absolutely no follow-up whatsoever, and instead of getting a kill, they get taken out instead. Yeah. Now they suffer for a 4v5. This is an opening for Aether Main to get back into the map control game.
Pain charging it forward, wants to go for D-Bud. He says, I have a much faster ultimate anyways. I'm gonna get away from you.
That's right.
That is still ultimates being committed by both teams. You don't really want to overcommit on that one. And how can they defend? They don't have the Alpha this time for 5 seconds. But Aether Main, I probably think they should not overcommit on this one.
You know what? The tanks of DD Pro Gaming look like they're trying to go really proactive, but the follow-up is just super lacking. I'm really looking forward to that. I need to find out right now. What the heck is that?
Lolita with the ultimate. It connects in pain, but Few gets away, porting out of the base of Aether Main. And now Bluffsy, though, he is going to be punished. The Kagura is going to be down for the count. Yet Ace with the ultimate, locking down D. But that is a very tanky target. Oh, what an ejector. Tossing his teammate just to catch up onto D. But D still gets away with the ultimate commitment from himself.
And DD Pro Gaming, they're getting split up by Aether Main so far. That Fanny is actually getting into the minds of Aether Main as well. But instead of trying to react and respond to DD Pro Gaming, they opt for go for the Lord play, and now they wait in shambles for DD Pro Gaming.
Taps does have the shields, but Coco, he might have overextended on this one. He's still committing onto this Lolita. The ultimate, it's not gonna hit. It was cancelled, but double kill by the Grub. Double kill already. This is a one fight by Pro Gaming for sure. Can they get more? They're chasing onto Yellow Haze, they're chasing onto Coco, but they don't think that they can get more out of this. That was two important kills for DD Pro Gaming and Aether Main. They are losing their discipline this time.
I think they're trying to react way too much to what DD Pro Gaming is trying to offer, and because of that, DD Pro Gaming, they're also getting multiple points around the map. Yelly Hayes trying desperately to make something happen. He uses the Hurricane Dance even though he was alone. That kind of makes you wonder what is happening to Aether Main right now. Where is the usual Aether Main that we see keeping the pace up? Super fast tempo. I think they need to recompose if they want to keep their streak alive.
Well, as far as team fights go, I think that they are really disoriented right now. But as far as map control goes, you can never take that away from Aether Main. Just look at their map movements. Just look at the lead that they have built already. It's still pretty substantial. 3,000. That's still a lot. 14 minutes into the game.
Yeah, right. I mean, 14 and 14, that's not something you expect DD Pro Gaming to be in with Aether Main, but they are making it work so far, and I think the split push is going to be the key factor. If DD Pro Gaming makes a small mistake on the split push, I think Aether Main has such an easy way of answering, and they should be very careful. Any small mistake can lead to a disaster for DDPG.
You know what's good with DD Pro Gaming is that they have some sort of split push in them as well. Like from Few, like he's constantly pushing on the freeways. They will actually dodge the Shura Aura coming out from the Martis. Down bottom, D is taking out the turret. Uncontested by UG. Wow, nice dash away from the members of Aether Main. The Akko,
oh no,
actually being spotted by the Yelly Haste. There's the Shirano to knock him down. The Lolita is not gonna land the ultimate substantially, and that is gonna be the kill onto the Alpha. Love the triple swim coming out from the Saber. Now they want more. Yelly Haste is quite in trouble. Using 1,000 pounder to get away. Coco is quite in trouble as well, but he flickers out. Now Yuji's gonna be trouble. What a wall from the ground, but the Shirano is there. Oh! Connection actually make that free. The turret will be taken out up top by Coco. Still trying to chase. Tets is gonna be slain as well. Bluffsy fortunately gets out. Oh, the Harley though.
Oh,
quite
nice
scary.
try. Okay, so what happened there? That was actually 4v5 in the mid lane. While all that was happening, Fanny was on the top lane getting a tower, which means more gold in DD Pro Gaming's pocket. So that's one win and one win for each of these teams. But I think so far, because of that, the way that panned out, more map control went to Aether main.
Now they're taking down the Lord, just like that, knowing that it is a free man advantage in their favor. They had the ticket to the Lord and they took it.
I think the big ticket here for this game is how fast can the Fanny split push? How fast can he make advantages for DD Pro Gaming just because of how fast he can get gold around the map, and can his team survive without him? That is the big question that needs to be answered again by DD Pro Gaming. They just need to keep it up. If that was, remember, that fight in the middle, that was a 4v5. That did not have everyone in DD Pro Gaming in it, but they still managed to even it out as a victory and get a tower on the top lane.
Well, let's see if DD Pro Gaming can still defend this one for Aether Main, because again, Aether Main, they're pretty good. They're a pretty good team when they're prepared for fights.
Oh,
Here they go. Shot out to Yuji, but Yuji survives. Mew will actually try to man him up. Yuji's chasing. This is a 1v1 matchup, but Mew gets away. Man bound for that one. Now, Yelly Haste. This is actually pretty questionable for DD Pro Gaming as they still lost their turret up top.
That's right, and that was a really creepy play there for the Lord, but now they're on the base.
Lolita with the ultimate lands. So many members of AETHER made to the damage. They will have it. Momentarily from the Kagura, and that is the Alpha already down for the count for DD Pro Gaming, but they still won that fight by 2 members, and they're now converging onto Coco. Can they get Coco? They're trying to control him, but Coco with the flicker out. He's safe for the moment. He gets out, jumping from D, but in comes Pain. I think that he will be able to have his teammate. Nice dodge. The Shura Aura. Coco still fighting D.
Oh my god! What the heck? What the heck just happened? Oh my dear Lord, and now because of that, they will now be lacking in push. That would have been a potential kill in the top lane, in the mid lane, but now the DD Pro Gaming squad, they defend against the Lord push.
They still lost their tier 3 turret, yes, but I think that they're kind of feeling that they're stronger by the minute versus Aether Main. You can see how well they are scaling as compared to Aether Main. The thing with Aether Main, why they won that fight is because they had the distinct advantage because of the Lord. But if you do discount the fact that they had the Lord, that could mean that Pro Gaming, they are transitioning in the latter stage of the game with much better artillery versus Aether Main.
Yeah, that is just so hard to deal with. I mean, Aether Main, you cannot discount that they still have a lot of kill potential as well in their belt. And I think DD Pro Gaming is trying to do as much as they can to answer. But then again, look at what they're trying to do. Right now, I think DD Pro Gaming, they're trying to react again. They're going back into a reactive phase. They need to stop doing this. They need to get back out on the map.
Agree. They have to be proactive as they want to start to try to stop Aether Main. But fortunately for Aether Main, they have always practiced this proactive approach to the game. They're always trying to make plays happen, for good or for worse, mostly for the good. And that's what they're doing right now.
Exactly, and right now, DD Pro Gaming, despite all these great efforts that they're trying to get on the top lane, getting the minion flow into their favor, Aether Main still has a stronger wave clear as well because of how much gold they have. And now DD Pro Gaming is against the ropes once again inside their base.
I like this though. They're kind of adjusting. They found Pain, but Pain is quite tanky. They does have the immortality. One wall.
Oh, that was...
But they are not going to commit as Coco is there actually from the left side. It's just some harass damage, some pressure, some pokes right in there and there to try to put DD Pro Gaming out of their toes.
Right now, the immortality for a lot of these members are up. It will be a question of who can pick up who, and when they need to do it, they need to proc those in the right places and make sure they get sure kills from these immortality procs, because otherwise that would have been a total waste, especially in DD Pro Gaming side. They need all the help they can get to defend against the onslaught of Aether Main.
Well, Aether Main, I think that they're also waiting for the Lord to resurrect, and it has already resurrected. Tets will try to check this one out, and they know already they want to contest. This could be a full-blown team fight, but there are only 4 members each for each team, as Coco actually found few, but could they chase him? It's just already away. The members of Aether Main, onto the middle. That's the Jector. And then we come in onto T. The Lolita with the ultimate connects onto 2. No follow-up just yet. Yelly Haze will be the target for DD Pro Gaming, but that is not the the best target for them. Yelly Haze, no, looks down. Tets. He will be dead for the first time, and there's the resurrection, but there is Martis to finish up the kill. They get more few now being found by Pain, but they don't have any more lockdown. Their ultimates are already been used, and I think Aether Main, they can't even get more out of that.
That was super problematic for DD Pro Gaming. They tried to make something happen. The tanks initiated in the mid lane where they knew all their damagers. The Alpha, the Fanny, was so far away on the other side of the map. Kind of makes me wonder what's happening to the decision making as well for DD Pro Gaming. Is this even matchup getting to their heads and making them feel complacent? Because right now, I don't like what I'm seeing from DD Pro Gaming.
Actually, Pain wants to go on to feud this time, but he doesn't have the help of his teammates right there. And Pro Gaming, they are quite around the area, so Aether Main shouldn't be overextending once again. They still have this maneuver down bottom. The split push is still happening from their side, and they don't want to overcommit on kills, I would say.
And right now, I think at this point, the Lord is going to be a bigger deal than it used to be, because right now, Aether Main just looking for a key to get through the front door of DD Pro Gaming right now. This Lord is going to be it. And right now, they're fighting. Once pick off will equal a Lord kill.
Oh, the triple save will be there, but the cable still pushes through. It's trying to maneuver around. It's gonna be under the base of Aether Main once again. Just at the same spot as he gets away from the members of Aether Main, but onto the mid. Little bit of a tussle here, but by the tag setup, I would say Lolita with the ultimate actually being casted onto Yelly Haze, but again, that's just onto the Akai. No further damage being dealt right there. I think that was an unstoppable force commitment by Pain. He has to flicker away. He gets away though, but not for long. Whoa! We're gonna die for the first time, and it will be followed up by the members of Pro Gaming being chased down as well, stealing the damage. The Grok Wall will not be enough, but it is not needed anymore as they were able to take out the jaw. And now Coco in trouble as Shura Aura connects onto 1 from the backside. They will try to connect onto Tens. They will try to control that one, but can they get the close out on this Lolita? It's not gonna be enough, but the Kagura is gonna be safe. In comes Fiu. He is gonna be there for the close out. Can he clean this mess up? Tens or the Aska connects onto the Akai. Can they get the kill? It seems like they can. He has to back away, and now the Tens Lolita has been shot, and Lolita will be taken out.
Just when you thought DD Pro Gaming had them red dead to the rights, DD Pro Gaming dropped the ball, and Aether Main, they make the push work for them. DD Pro Gaming is now going to try to make something happen. The minions will now start pulling in. D is on the run from Coco and Yuji. This does not look that's a bode well for the DD Pro Gaming tank. And now here is the backup. Few again trying to make that star power work for him. The strong and smart Fanny player here in the base trying to defend as much as he can. But where is your team? It is nowhere to be found. And the throne goes down.
Where is my team? My goodness.
Where did my team go? Oh my dear, Fanny left behind to defend. Gets 4 members. And that was just a straight out victory from dropping the ball in terms of DD Pro Gaming. And man, Aether Main, they were kept on their toes the whole time.
That is true. For the most part of the game, Digital Devils Pro Gaming looks like they have ways to finish the game out. It looked like they learned their lesson. But it seems to me that the pressure really is really just way too much in the grand finals. And at some point right there, you're gonna crumble as far as from your mental fortitude goes. Because for Aether Main, that didn't happen at all. They took it really slowly, surely. They at some point in there, their discipline was questionable at the best. But because of the fact that they kind of regained their composure, and Aether and Digital Devils Pro Gaming didn't, I think in these long games, the better team always comes up in the end. Not because they're better mechanical skill, but because they're better as far as their psychology goes.
That's right, psychology and knowledge of map macro. They saw Fanny constantly going on the top lane, constantly trying to get their attention, even teleporting inside the Aether main base, trying to get some attention. But Aether main was so smart to not try to chase because they know it's a Fanny. And because of that, a lot of the times, the Digital Devils Pro team, they just suffer a 4v5 fight.
That's true.
Right? I
You
mean,
know, it is always really bad to approach the fights in a disadvantaged position. Like, for example, a one-man disadvantage.
yeah.
In games like this, in very close games like this, that -1 for your team is actually a lot. And it is a matter of, do you actually win the game because of this, or do you actually lose it? Most of the time, when you are at a man disadvantage, you have to do so much just to win, and it's very hard to win already that you just straight up lose the fight.
Yeah, and not just because of the indecision of DD Pro Gaming, also because of the ability of Aether Main to find out when those times occur. When are we good to fight DD Pro